In the green and fragrant southern suburbs of Warsaw, on the old road to the town of Konstantin, lies the 17th century Palace of Wilanów, home away from home for the storied Polish king Jan Sobieski. Just as in the past, citizens, travelers, and tourists journey to the outskirts of the capital, mimicking the behavior of Jan Sobieski himself, who often sought refuge in his palace. Yes, he was the hero of Vienna in 1683, the battle that prevented the Turkish invasion of Europe. This is one of the landmark occurrences in both Polish and European history. And this was the residence where Jan Sobieski came to reflect. This Latinate palace would be at home in Italy or France, perhaps particularly France, with its sculptured flower gardens, its invitingly relaxed facade, and its ornamental canal. Motifs paying homage to Roman and Greek myths adorn the facade of the palace itself, as well as the gardens. It's a pleasant place to relax and reflect. You can see why King Jan Sobieski had it built for this purpose, which it serves remarkably. Go there yourself when you're in Warsaw. You will not be disappointed, as these programs will show. This is the palace, not just of a king, but of a great king. In fact, Jan Sobieski is one of the seminal figures in European history, and this palace perfectly reflects the mind of that very special individual. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Poland Daily. I'm back again to bring you more exciting adventures, but this time on the edge of the capital city, on the edge of Warsaw. We're here in Wilanów. Wilanów is an amazing place to go away from the city and hang out. It's a big park with a palace, and as you can see behind me, a church. Most of the action starts here, doesn't it, Arthur?
Well, the church appeared after the Palace of Wilanów was first constructed, so that's 18th century, that's 1772, when August Czartoryski finances the first church in here. But then, in the 19th century, we have a cutting-edge situation, so that Potocki family, we have their symbols right in here, this 2.5 cross element. They hire Henryk Marconi to develop that church, to construct it in a better way. And they also hire Bogusław Syrewicz, so to provide the sculptures that we can see around the church. And Bogusław Syrewicz is the guy who provided many sculptures in Powązki Cemetery, or the current Frédéric Chopin sculpture in Paris in Luxembourg Garden is also provided by Bogusław Syrewicz. So the sculptures of Saint Paul and Peter in here and all the sculptures around the church are provided by this amazing guy who studied in Warsaw, who studied in Berlin, who studied in Munich, and also in Rome. So that's a beautiful original pearl of Polish architecture.
Yeah, it's very nice. The sculptures I noticed immediately, I think they really catch your eye. I noticed you have St. Peter and St. Paul on the edge. Is that the name of the church? Is it the Church of St. Peter and St. Paul?
Church,
what is it?
The name of the church is St. Anna's Church.
Yeah.
Remember we
Why
visited.
is that, if they're so prominent with
They like Anna's in Poland. I mean, Anna was a grandmother of Jesus Christ.
Right. Not a lot of people may remember that, but it's true.
Yes,
Yeah.
and we visited the beautiful St. Anna's Church in Warsaw's Old Town, and that's another one in here.
Yeah,
in Warsaw.
we did do that some time ago. That's the church which is right on the edge of the old town on Krakowski Przedmieście at its beginning, right?
Exactly.
Did I say that even close? I'm getting better, right?
No, you are.
My pronunciation get better?
No, you are.
Yeah. But this church, St. Anna's, is almost like a twin sister of that church, we could say, in a way.
Almost as big, but very beautiful. Look at the very interesting entrance to the church.
Yeah, it's great,
round-shaped,
Yeah.
which gives us a little bit different feeling than in Warsaw's Old Town.
Yeah.
So let's take a look what's behind the church.
Do you want to go around and look at the back of the church?
Why not?
Okay, well let's walk this way then. Come on. I'm here with Arthur, and we are looking at some interesting elements behind the church here in Wilanów. Arthur, I see some bells. What's up with the bells?
These bells are like monuments themselves about our history, and it's about John Paul II, who blesses all the past and future generations. The person who changed the image of the land, this land, and it also refers to the quotation that he provided in 1979 Mass. His first mass provided in Poland, which was about our independence.
Right.
And there is a little picture of Black Madonna.
So freedom and independence is a big part of it.
Yes, yes.
What about the Black Madonna?
Black Madonna, the patron of Poland.
Yes.
So first, Łysa Góra was like the most important philosophical place in our history. But then Częstochowa and Jasna Góra took over because of the amazing history of Black Madonna. And why she went black? Because there were thieves who wanted to burn the church, but
it's a painting, isn't it?
it's a painting that went black because of the fire.
Of the Virgin Mary.
Yes, so the painting went dark because of the fire, and that's why we call her Black Madonna, and today Black Madonna is a patron of Poland. So there's a combination of John Paul II and Black Madonna on one bell, so it's about
We see that, I mean, it's here, actually. We can just, it's Black Madonna here.
Yeah.
And we can see John Paul here.
If we took a closer look at her cheek,
we will.
There are 3 scratches.
Yeah.
There are 3 scratches because the painting was humiliated by the thieves who didn't rob the painting.
When was this robbery? I didn't know about this.
No, that was a moment of 17th century when this place started to be much more important in our history than previous one of Jasna of Łysa Góra.
Łysa Góra is in Świętokrzyskie.
Łysa Góra is in Świętokrzyskie in our language.
How do you say it?
Świętokrzyskie, so
means,
like the
what does it mean?
the Saint Cross.
Holy Cross.
The Holy Cross place, because there are
sainted cross.
because there are original elements of the cross on which Jesus Christ was crucified. So we have these original elements.
They're original elements?
These are original elements over there. No, these are original elements.
They're the actual elements of the cross.
Yes, small original elements. And that's why, for instance, our Piast dynasty kings or Jagiellonian dynasty kings were traveling to Łysa Góra, so to commemorate and appreciate and literally kiss the elements of Jesus Christ cross.
All right, so the Jasna Góra is represented here. So and John Paul, because these are.
And we can hear the bells.
What time is it? Particular time or?
So it's a time of a
11
mass.
o'clock? No, it's a mass coming.
Yes, it's a mass coming, so that's why these bells are ringing right now. Okay, so let's check another places too.
Okay, let's keep walking around, and I noticed there's some interesting frescoes here. Stay with us, guys. Stay with us, guys. We're going to look at some of these frescoes because I believe that we were talking earlier, and this is an element here which was designed. There's several of them which were designed by Marconi, right?
Yes, this Henryk Marconi.
And he's our friend from the Europejski Hotel.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
So that's the station number 1.
Okay, let's look at this. This is number 1, right? Now, what are these symbolizing, these things?
So these things are symbolizing the way that was crossed by Jesus Christ to Golgotha, eventually to station number 14, where he died. So these are the stations that we do celebrate before Easter and then resurrection of Jesus Christ. So very important elements for our philosophy.
Wow, that's loud bells, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna take a bit of a walk. Stay with us. We'll be back. Oh, the bells have finished. Stay with us. We'll be back with more exciting stuff. Poland Daily Travel in Wilanów with me and Arthur.